Hello everyone! Today I want to talk with you about No Hate Embassy, which is a project that started from a simple but painful reality. For many young people, the internet is no longer a safe space. What should connect us often divides us, labels us, or even hurts us. No Hate Embassy is about changing that, not with abstract ideas, but with real people, real voices, and real action. We live in a digital age where information travels fast, but so does hate. Online hate speech affects how young people see themselves, how safe they feel, and whether they dare to speak up. Our mission within No Hate Embassy was to support young people to think critically, to engage online in a responsible way, and to stand up for tolerance, inclusion, and peaceful dialogue, even when it feels uncomfortable or even risky. We worked across 6 Euro-Mediterranean countries: Morocco, France, Tunisia, Egypt, Romania, and Italy. Our goal was clear: to understand hate speech, both in online and offline environments, to strengthen young people's critical thinking, and to empower civil society organization, and to deconstruct hate narratives through a 6-month fellowship based on the Gamma Plus framework. This was never about theory. It was always about giving people tools that they could actually make use. Let's dive now into the key activities and results that have made a significant impact. First, we conducted a comparative study and a comprehensive training course in Egypt. This initiative was pivotal in addressing the complexities of online hate speech. Youth workers explored how hate speech works, why it spreads, and how young people can be supported to recognize and challenge it. Our goal was to equip them with the skills needed to effectively guide young people through the often tricky landscape of hate narrative online. By enhancing their critical thinking abilities, these youth workers can better support young people in identifying and responding to harmful content. Within this training, we wanted to make sure that young people are not just passive consumers of information, but are also actively engaging with and challenging harmful narratives. From this learning, we developed practical guidance from civil society organizations. These guidelines are not just documents, they are tools that help organizations respond to hate speech in a way that is informed, ethical, and sensitive to local realities. They ensure that the project impact continues beyond the project itself. At the heart of No Hate Embassy was a 6-month campaign fellowship. Youth workers were supported to design and run digital campaigns on hate speech, which started from the idea to a strategy and then to the implementation. They were not told what to say, they were just trusted to speak from their own communities and share their own voices. The project concluded with a final conference in Morocco, and this was a moment of reflection, exchange, and collective responsibility, where young people shared not only results, but also personal journeys, challenges, and lessons learned. It reminded us that fighting hate speech is not a one-time thing, but an ongoing commitment. Over the 6 months, our 30 fellows from across the Euro-Mediterranean region worked together, and also they deepened their understanding of hate speech, learning digital campaigning skills, created impactful content, and even organized local community actions. Many of them told us this was the first time they felt their voices truly mattered. The fellowship began with an intensive training in Philadelphia, Italy. Fellows worked then with the Gamma Plus model and prepared campaigns that were later launched on the International Day Against Hate Speech on June 18. This moment connected local struggles to a global movement. Each country focused on what mattered most locally, which was discrimination in professional spaces, toxic masculinity, anti-Roma, stereotypes, racism, and institutional discrimination, women's empowerment, and solidarity with migrants. All these different contexts, but at the same courage to speak up. The impact was powerful. Over 233,000 people reached 467,000 views, more than 5,600 engagements, and 159 campaign posts, most of it organically. Offline, fellows organized 15 local events, engaging 517 participants in real conversations. This shows what happens when trust replaces control. One of the strongest outcomes was cross-cultural collaboration. Fellows moved from "this is my country problem" to a shared Euro-Mediterranean responsibility. They didn't just analyze together, but they created together. This cooperation built empathy, understanding, and long-term connections that will last beyond this project. To conclude, what we learn is very simple, but very powerful. That when people come together with a purpose, real change is possible. No Hate Embassy is the proof that young people are not the problem, they are the solution. If we give them trust, space, and the needed tools, they will choose dialogue over hate and action over silence. Thank you very much.